Manchester United are back in Premier League action on Sunday, with Arsenal making a visit to Old Trafford. 3 days on from a 1-1 draw away to Real Sociedad in the first leg of our Europa League last 16 tie, attention turns back to domestic matters, ahead of next Thursday's all-important second leg at Old Trafford. It's a quick turnaround, and with the weekend's 4:30 p.m. kickoff fast approaching, we've rounded up all the pre-match information and other team news here. Amorim spoke to journalists at the Real Arena before boarding the plane and was asked about team news for the 4:30 kickoff against the Gunners. While admitting Chido Obi is an option to play against his former club, having not been eligible on Thursday, Ruben was clear that he will have to properly assess his squad in the build-up to the game against Mikel Arteta's men, who hit PSV Eindhoven for 7 in the Champions League on Tuesday. Harry Maguire and Manuel Ugarte missed our midweek trip to San Sebastian after picking up knocks against Fulham last weekend, with Ruben Amorim unsure if the pair will be back in the mix for Sunday's match. When asked if any of the missing players, such as Harry Maguire and Manuel Ugarte, would be available, Amorim replied,
I don't know. We need to survive Sunday. The team was so tired in the last 20 minutes, and we have to prepare Sunday and then think about this important game for our season on Thursday. But in this moment, I don't know.
Sunday
everybody can start. If they are training tomorrow, if they play today, they can be ready. And Chido is on the list, so he can play.
Patrick Chinazik Perry Dorgu serves the second of his 3-match domestic suspension, but Toby Collier made his comeback from injury as a late substitute. When pushed on whether anyone could return at the weekend, Amorim repeated,
I don't think so. So we'll see.
However, he did provide a little more detail on the current situation when asked if some of the absentees may not return this season. Amorim provided a hopeful update on Ahmad during his media briefing, but will not have the Ivorian or fellow long-term absentees Kabi Mainu, Lisandro Martinez, Mason Mount, and Luke Shaw for the 4:30 p.m. kickoff.
This season?
No, I think it's just Ahmad, and even Ahmad, we'll see in the end of the last month. It could be, I don't want to say nothing to, but I have the hope to have Ahmad before. We'll see. Lisandro is out. Kobe can return. And the rest is Maguire. We have to be careful. Manu will return. I think Luke Shaw and Mason Mount can return also. We'll see.
So if you reach the final, hopefully Ahmad possibly will go back.
Let's talk about Sunday. We'll see. But they definitely are going to return, especially Mason Mount.
Goalkeepers Tom Heaton and Altay Bayindir have been out injured, with Dermot Mee and Elish Harrison selected on the bench against Real Sociedad. Johnny Evans has also not played since scoring in the Carabao Cup defeat to Tottenham Hotspur before Christmas. As for Arsenal, there was no fresh team news in Mikel Arteta's press conference on Friday afternoon, although the Gunners are also set to be without several key players. Gabriel Jesus suffered an anterior cruciate ligament injury during the cup tie with the Reds at the Emirates Stadium and is a long-term absentee. Bukayo Saka is still working on his rehabilitation, as is fellow winger Gabriel Martinelli. Kai Havertz and Takahiro Tomiyasu are both out for the remainder of the campaign. The Gunners go into Sunday's showdown on the back of thrashing PSV Eindhoven 7-1 in the Champions League on Tuesday, becoming the first team in the competition's history to score 7 or more goals away from home in a knockout stage match. It's a result that proved a timely boost for the North Londoners, who had been prevented from finding the net in their 2 Premier League games prior to the trip to the Netherlands, although they do still retain the tag of the division's best defense, on the basis of conceding the fewest goals in the top flight this term. They actually conceded only 23 goals. At the other end of the pitch, Arsenal have been without their 3 top scorers in the league this season, Saka, Havertz, and Martinelli, over recent weeks, but remain focused on closing the gap to leaders Liverpool at the top, who have carved out a 13-point advantage ahead of this weekend's matches. Manager Arteta has guided his men to second-placed finishes in each of the last 2 campaigns, and is set to take charge of his 200th Premier League encounter at Old Trafford on Sunday. United have already faced Arsenal twice in 2024-25, 3 times if you include last summer's preseason friendly in Los Angeles. Both competitive clashes have come at the Emirates Stadium, with the club from the capital winning December's reverse league fixture 2-0, before United avenged that defeat by coming out on top in January's dramatic Emirates FA Cup third-round tie on penalties, following a 1-1 draw after 120 minutes. Bruno Fernandes had put Amorim's side ahead before Diogo Dalot's 61st minute red card was almost instantly followed by Gabriel's equalizer for the Gunners. Playing with 10 men for the remaining hour or so, the Reds battled hard, and after Altay Bayındır saved Martin Odegaard's penalty in normal time, our Turkey international goalkeeper kept out Havertz's effort in the shootout as we prevailed 5-3 on penalties. The showdown at Old Trafford is set to be a massive battle. Can Ruben Amorim's United take down Arsenal and keep the momentum going? Or will Mikel Arteta's side prove too strong? Drop your predictions in the comments below. Who will be the game changer? Will Chido Obi shine against his former club? Can United's defense hold firm against Arsenal's firepower? Let's get the discussion going. If you enjoyed this breakdown, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. And don't forget to share this with fellow United fans. More in-depth analysis, match reactions, and exclusive updates are coming your way. See you in the next one.